Hello everyone, this is Jacob Rule with the Rule Family Homestead and Adventures. We've got about an 8 or 9 pound pork shoulder to smoke today. I'm going to have it in time for our Thanksgiving tomorrow. We're doing a barbecue Thanksgiving dinner with my wife's family tomorrow. So I just got done seasoning up a brisket. You'll find that on another video. This is going to be an almost 8, 9 pound pork shoulder that we're going to use a mixture of grandma's molasses and mustard, and then we've got the Casanova's competition rub from Rectec, as well as a Screamin' Pig rub from Rectec. And I've taken half and half on these and mixed it up already. I've also already mixed up just a guesstimate. I used probably several tablespoons of this mustard, and then about a half a cup or a cup of molasses. Didn't get too particular with it. Alright, I got my Rectec Bull right here behind me. RT-700 fired up to 225 degrees. Gonna smoke this 8, 9 pound pork shoulder on 225 all night long. Gonna decide in the morning if I want to wrap it or not. But we're gonna make this an easy cook for lunch tomorrow. And I'm gonna, here after a while, I'll throw a brisket in with it. We'll go ahead and throw this on the smoker. All right, good morning. It's 8 a.m. Our pulled pork, our pork shoulder is at 198 degrees, and our brisket is at roughly 168 degrees. I'm going to check those two real quick. I'm going to put a little bit of this, I can't believe it's not butter on it. Spray a little bit just to moisten it up the outside a little bit while it's still cooking. Gonna have to pull that pork shoulder here pretty quick, wrap it, and let it rest. It's gonna have definitely several hours to rest before we eat at lunch today. So that one seems like it's going to be done a little bit early. The brisket, I'm going to wrap it here after a little while, and hopefully it'll be ready, you know, have a good little bit before we eat lunch today, and then I can let it rest maybe an hour or two at the most. But let's check these. Oh yeah. Check with these. Looking really good. Beautiful morning out here. Sitting out here in the Welling, Oklahoma. The Rural Family Homestead. Got my brisket, my pulled shoulder, or my pork shoulder on the smoker. The pork shoulder's somewhere between 200 and 203 degrees. It's ready to come off. It's probe tender. I've taken my probe, thermometer probe. It just goes into it like butter. So that's how we know for sure. You don't want to go completely off just the temperature, but once you get up close to 200 degrees, you start checking for probe tenderness, and if it goes in just like butter, you know it's done. I'm gonna pull it, I'm gonna wrap it up and let it rest for dinner. So perfect. We've got a pork shoulder ready to go. We could probably let this rest 30 minutes or an hour and go ahead and pull it, but we're gonna let it rest a lot longer than that. It's 8:30 in the morning. We're not gonna eat for another 3.5 hours. We're gonna let it rest for a good couple hours. I'll probably even put it in we have a double oven, so I'll probably set one of the ovens at 150 degrees, something really low, and just let it stay warm in there. Just perfectly in time for dinner.